Hello and welcome to our reviews. Today we'll be reviewing MonsterArts Fire Rodan. So here we go. This is my second MonsterArts figure. I've already reviewed Godzilla quite a while back. And now we have Rodan. It's a good bit smaller than Godzilla, as well he should be. It comes with lots of accessories, 2 accessories of which aren't even for him. And I'd be lying if I said that I didn't get him at least a little bit for his extra bits. He was cheaper than Godzilla. I only had to pay like $35 for Rodan. And Godzilla was like $60. So that's pretty nice. He comes with an accessory for Godzilla and an accessory for Mechagodzilla, which unfortunately I don't have at the moment, but maybe I'll get him one day, and then I'll have an extra piece for him. Anyway, of course he has the same awesome level of detail and articulation that you would expect from a MonsterArts figure. And let's just go ahead and zoom in on those articulations and details and all those sorts of things. Alright, first off, we've got a bit of a size comparison here. As you can see, Rodan's probably about half the height of Godzilla, although he's actually taller. If you put him on his side, as his wingspan is somewhat impressive. So that's probably about the right size for Rodan. Being a pterosaur, he would be smaller than a larger sort of creature like Godzilla. Anyway, let's get out of this view and look at Rodan himself. Alright, here we have Rodan. As you can see, he is orange and yellow and reddish pretty much everywhere. He's got a spiky chest here with lots of armor plating. He's got his head up here with his crest and things like that. We'll zoom in on the head sculpt a bit more in a minute. He's got his wings spread out, which have nice variations of orange and yellow. And I don't know if you can tell, but he actually has little grayish blue veins painted into the membranes of his wings. They're very difficult to see even in person, but they're there and they're very cool. He's got his tiny hands up here, legs down here, and tiny feet. If you flip him over, you can see on the back he's got spikes, and he's got his tiny tail, and also more awesome shading and things on the wings. Alright, let's quickly zoom in on his head real quick. Alright, looking at his head face on, you can see some of the details on his beak and things of that nature, but if you turn his head to the side, which is a much better view, you can see the nice detail work on his eyes and some of the shading on the crest bit on the back of his head. His mouth is also openable, and you can see some of the teeth and the paint work on the inside of the mouth there. Overall, very nice detailed head sculpt, certainly exactly what it should look like in my opinion. Alright, let's zoom out and look at his articulation. Alright, articulation-wise, he has a jaw hinge, moves up and down. He has 3 joints in the neck here, one at the top, one in the middle, and one at the bottom, all allowing his head to go up and down and rotate at each point. His wings here rotate and hinge in and out a bit, and he has separate hinges in these 3 points on the wing, which allow you to fold them up. His hands up here at the top hinge in and out and rotate. He doesn't really have anything in the body or anything like that. Hips will swing in and out, rotate. He has single jointed knees. They look like double joints, but they're not. These knee pads just kind of move to cover up the joint a bit. Hinges down here at the foot and rotation. They also pivot a little bit. Turning him over on the back, his tail's a bit like Godzilla. It has lots of various little segments in it. And be careful with that because they will kind of pop off, and some of these pieces are very small, and if you lose them, you may never find them. So yes, that's all of his articulation, and it's all very nice, pretty much all you could ask for in something of this design. So let's move on to some of his awesome accessories. First off, he comes with this really cool pink heat beam-like thing. Very nice detailing on it. Bulges out here at the end, and it's got some spiky bits down here at the base where it plugs into his face hole. Very cool. Very awesome looking. Got some transparentness to it, and certainly good for display purposes. This is really the only accessory he comes with that is specifically for him, apart from the stands. So let's look at the other things he comes with. He comes with this absolutely wicked looking attack for Godzilla. It's very fiery, and he has these little lightning things going around it, and it looks a lot better than the thing that Godzilla originally comes with. I think this is also similar to what the Explosion Godzilla that was like an exclusive or something comes with. Or Burning Godzilla, one of those two. I think those are actually 2 different things. But I think they came with something like this, and it's just a really cool looking effect. It's also a lot longer than the original one, and it's just really, really cool looking. And he comes with this battle damaged Mechagodzilla head, which is just an alternative head for Mechagodzilla. One of the eyes has been pecked out by Rodan, and it has the jaw hinge that Mechagodzilla would normally have. So that's pretty cool if you happen to have Mechagodzilla. In terms of stands, Rodan comes with 3 of these arms, which are just your standard sort of arms that you get with things that Bandai tends to make. They have 3 hinges in them, peg on one end, and they slot into the bases with the other ends. He comes with this tiny forked cradle piece, which you slot into the bases, and it sort of holds him up by the tail, and in between the legs. It works kind of alright, but he can fall out of it pretty easily. He also comes with this other little cradle, which is used for holding him in a flying position. It actually works really well. It holds him up in positions I wouldn't even think it would be able to. So that's very effective. And he comes with 3 bases to peg those things into. They're all kind of sparkly, although it's a bit hard to see on camera. This one is got a picture of Rodan and says Fire Rodan. This one has a picture of a Pteranodon and says Pteranodon Forever Kazuma Aoki, however you pronounce that. And this one has nothing on it, but you can see the sparkles a bit better on this one. They all have that on them, though. Sparkly! Here he is just sort of quickly thrown together to show you how you can set him up. Obviously, you can make him look better than that. But either way, there's just a quick demonstration. Now let's move on to the packaging. Alright, Rodan comes in a very similar box to that of which Godzilla did. Got a big picture of Rodan here, a little description there. It says Fire Rodan there at the bottom. Tamashii, Bandai, little Godzilla logos, things like that. Big window there. Flip it over, you got another window. Fire Rodan, picture of Rodan. Flip it over on the side, you can see Fire Rodan's name is on both sides, and then on the back, lots of posing, pictures of the figures, and of the uses of the extra accessories, and lots of descriptions that are in Japanese that I can't read. So, yeah, it is a decent box for in-package display. The window allows you to see Rodan and pretty much none of the other accessories or anything like that, so it works out alright. But I'd say these are probably better for out-of-package display, but either way, yeah, Rodan. Alright, that wraps it up for Rodan, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe and all those sorts of things if you enjoyed my video. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.